everyone. When two tangent lines at point A comma A to the parabola y squared equals 4x are perpendicular, we're going to find the value of A, so our x value there. So the first thing we're going to do is look at if a line has a slope with M and it passes through this point, we're going to use our point slope form like this. All right, and that would give us y minus 1 equals m times x minus a. Now what I'm going to do is solve for x. So basically what I can do, the reason I'm trying to solve for x is I want to substitute it in here because they're tangent to that line. So if I solve for n, I'm going to divide both sides by m and then add a. So we're going to get x equals y minus 1 divided by m plus a. Also, I'm going to rewrite this. Let's see. Let's not rewrite it now. Let's go ahead and substitute it in our x. So we have y squared equals 4 times all of this. Y minus 1 divided by m plus a. Now what I want to do is get the common denominator. So I want m under here, so I'm going to have to multiply this by m. And then I want to clear this m by multiplying through by m. So if I multiply everything through by m, these will go away, and I'm going to have my squared equals, let's see, 4 times y minus 1 plus a, because the a will go away. Now let's move everything over to the left-hand side of the equation. So this is going to be my squared, and then we're going to get, this is 4y, so it's going to be minus 4y. And then this goes together. So this is going to be plus 4 times 1 minus ma. No, there should have been an m right here. All right. Sorry about that. I forgot that m. All right. Now that we have that, we set that to 0. And since we have all these variables, we want to eliminate our y. And to do that, we're going to let d be our discriminant and set that to 0. In fact, I'm going to use d divided by 4. This is just the same thing, except I divided everything by 4. All right, and it makes it a little easier to do that. So using the discriminant, we're going to get d divided by 4 equals 4 minus 4m times 1 minus ma, using this formula here. All right. Now, from there, I'm going to go ahead and simplify all this. And this is going to give us 4am squared plus 4m plus 4 equals 0. And it's probably better if right now if we just divide everything by 4. That would give me am squared minus m plus 1 equals 0. Now, let's call this equation 2. Our equation 1 was my squared minus 4y plus 4 times 1 minus ma equals 0. So that was equation 1. So looking at equation 2, we're going to note that the roots of equation 2 are the slopes of the tangent line. So the roots of whatever this is are going to be the slopes of our tangent lines. And therefore, if the product of the two slopes is -1, the product of two slopes equals -1, then that means the lines are perpendicular. All right, so this is the product. So using the product, we're going to use the product of our roots. So basically, by the relationship between our roots and coefficients, the product of our root is going to be, let me write it out again. We have am squared minus m plus 1 equals 0. Now, the relations of the roots is 1 c divided by a. So that's 1 divided by a. Right? This is your a. A is a. They're both the same here. It has to equal negative 1. So solving for a, you cross multiply, and you get negative a equals 1, or a equals negative 1. Therefore, your a is negative 1. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.